Well, now let's see if we can create a box and whisker plot. So I'm going to kind of start off the same way. I'm in here, my y equals. I don't have anything to clear, so everything looks good there. But while I'm here, let me show you another way to get to plot 1. If I'm sitting here where you see where the cursor's blinking, there at Y1, if I hit the cursor go up, then all of a sudden we're going to see it blink at plot 1. I'm going to hit enter. So I didn't have to necessarily go to plot. Well, maybe I'll have to. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I still need to go in. So let's go in here to stat plot. And it is on, but I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And we'll make sure I'm on my box and whisker plot. Right there was my histogram. That's if I'm doing a comparison box and whisker plot. But where the cursor's blinking now, this is going to give me a box and whisker plot. Now, I'm going to go back into stat, because I'm going to edit my list. I have not entered the data yet on this. And on this example here, I am using homework problem number 2, or problem number 2 on page 738. I'm at the edit, and I'm going to hit enter. And I've got the data in from the previous video. I want to clear it. I move the cursor up to L1. I hit clear. And then when I move it down, it'll clear all of this data. So let's see. We got the total number of times that 20 random people either ate at a restaurant or bought fast food in a month that are shown. And so we're going to enter our data. I got 4, 7, 5, 13, 3, 22, 13, 6, 5, 10, 7, 18, 4. Oh, let me go back up here. Oh, yeah, okay, that's 18. 16, 8, 5, 15, 3, 12, and 6. All right, so I got 20 data points. That's how many I should have. And assuming if I've entered this correctly, and that's usually your biggest problem with having to enter so many numbers, that you may have entered your data incorrectly. So let's see, I'm going to go to zoom. And I think this time, rather than do the zoom stat, I'm going to use zoom fit, which I think is option 0. Yes, option 0. I'm going to hit enter. And there's my box and whisker plot for that set of data. Now, what does this represent? This line right here, where you see the cursor moving, that's the median of my data. At the end of this box right here, that would be my Q1, my quartile 1. And over on this side, this end of the box, enclosure of the box, is my Q3. And the rest of my data is lying out here on the whisker. So here's the box. These are the whiskers. Now I can see that this is positively skewed because the tail, the longer end of the whisker, is to the right. That means it's positively skewed. And if I were to take the next step, which I'm not going to do in this video, of describing the center and spread of the data, if it was symmetric, I could use the mean and the standard deviation. But because it's skewed, I would have to use a 5-number summary. So there we go. We have created a box and whisker plot.